I have a new book recommendation for you in today's video, and that book is Ghostly Ruins, America's Forgotten Architecture by Harry Skrdla. Let me spell that last name for you, because as much as people complain about my last name, which has 4 vowels and 2 consonants, this one has 5 consonants and 1 vowel, and the 1 vowel is at the end. So the name is spelled capital S-K-R-D-L-A. So I'm pronouncing it Skrdla, but I have no idea how it's actually pronounced. So some things to talk about at the start. The book, all the pictures in the book are in black and white. I mean, every one of them. So let me show you some. Right? Let me see the date on this book. See if I can find the date on this one. This is printed by Princeton Architectural Press of New York. Oh, the print is so small in this book, let me tell you. Holy cow. Let me take off my glasses to read. Yeah, when were you printed? 2006. 2006. But the print is very small. I would say the regular print in here is maybe a size 10 in Times New Roman. And a size 10 Times New Roman is smaller than an Arial size 10. So the good thing about the black and white photography is that it can show detail that sometimes is lost in a color photo. And given the title of the book is Ghostly Ruins, sometimes it shows a more haunting type of picture, such as this one right here. Oops. Seems a bit more haunted. Seems to me the focus is on the sign and less so for the house behind it. So, in flipping through here, I did see these pictures right here. Perhaps you recognize some of them. I did. I've been here. This is Bodie, California. In fact, I have at least 2 videos up on my channel about Bodie because I visited it in 2018. My pictures are in color, all of them. So I'll put links to those videos so you can watch them. I'd like you to read the disclaimer in this book, though, and I've said some of this stuff to you at some point. So, since the print is so small, I do need to take my eyeglasses off in order to read it. So, pardon the full-on eyeballs you see right here. Let's see. Quote, "This is not a how-to book for exploring abandoned buildings. Instead, I hope that it will take the place of a hike through the mud to some remote site and convey the flavor of a place without the inconvenience and danger of actually going there. I have been intentionally vague in describing the location of some of these ruins in an effort to discourage visits, which might result in damage to the structure or the visitor. Nevertheless, I know that a dedicated few will be on the car and peeling rubber down the driveway before they finish reading the introduction. So be it. But if you must go see for yourself, please keep the following in mind. Someone owns these structures. It may be the state, the city, a huge corporation, or the huge next-door neighbor who keeps a loaded shotgun next to his back door. Abandoned structures are dangerous. They will all eventually experience structural failures, and you don't want to be there when they do. Walls topple, roofs cave in, floors give way. Try not to experience it firsthand. Exploring abandoned buildings is a great way to meet new people. Junkies, derelicts, psychopaths. If you do make a new friend, Don't corner him, and don't let him corner you. Oh yeah, and look out for rattlesnakes and rats. Vandalism is for adolescents. If the only way you can feel important is by spray painting, quote-unquote, Vinny on a limestone ashlar wall laid by men with 10 times your value to society, then wait until you grow up to visit. What do you always hear me say about graffiti? Yeah, here we go. Some derelict structures are not, quote-unquote, abandoned, but merely awaiting restoration by dedicated individuals who are even now desperately trying to raise the funds to do so. Don't make it worse. If you must visit, look, but don't touch. And don't take, quote-unquote, souvenirs. Abandoned structures are like the dead. Show them respect. Requiescat in pace, unquote. I agree with everything the author said there. I don't enter abandoned buildings as much as I would love to because I think they're unsafe. And as you can see, you know, sitting my chin here, but I've read plenty of remarks about how I huff and puff and I'm going to be blowing the house down. Yeah, because I'm fat. And I know that if I step into a place that has a floor that is rotting, that I will go through the floorboards. Yeah, so I don't go into those buildings. But I do like that other people do, and I get to see the pictures of these things. So here are some, so let me go through the chapters in this book. Where is that list? Here we go. What are the contents? There's a chapter on transportation, the ship graveyard, the Michigan Central Depot, the City Hall IRT station, spanning the void. There's an industry section, the, I'm going to guess at this pronunciation, the Shellkopf Power Station, the Packard Plant, the Bethlehem Steel Mill, the Colonel Ward Pumping Station. My mother was from Detroit, and to hear the Packard Plant, you know, just one of those things. Commerce, Bannerman's Castle, the Book Cadillac Hotel, and Chin Tiki. Public Works, the Danvers State Hospital. There was a really great self-published book someone had put out on photographs, color photographs of Danvers. That the link to that is long dead. And one of my I had asked my local library if they would purchase it. It did not take long for that book to be stolen. Such a blooming shame. I couldn't afford to buy it at the time. It was like $25, which was a lot. Watching it is still a lot. So, yeah. But if you can get your hands on that, that was an amazing book. Centralia, Pennsylvania, Eastern State Penitentiary, Bodie, California. Did I not just show you those photos? Home, there's Wincliffe, Brush Park, and Windsor. Amusement, the United Artists Theater, Chippewa Lake Park, New York State Pavilion. Reincarnation, the Palace of Fine Arts, the Minneapolis Stone Arch Bridge, the West Baden Springs Hotel. And then there are epitaphs. Salt Air, that's one word, Salt Air. The Wayne County Training School, Hudson's, Idora Park, Belle Grove, and there's an afterward acknowledgments and photo credits. So the book is just chock full of, I mean, you look at this one. Does that not look like a bit haunted there? Or even this one here? And that's the beauty of using black and white. Color will be just that. You'll see all the colors and whether or not it's vibrant. But when you show it in black and white, it takes on a whole different aura. The book also has black pages with white print, Admittedly, I have a hard time reading that kind of thing. Astigmatism, don't you know? But it does talk about, for public works, let's see. From the beginning of, so quote, from the beginning of the century through the pain and abandon of the World War and the Roaring '20s, even surviving a brief flirtation with Art Deco in the 1930s, ours was a great civilization and we boasted of it through our buildings. But during World War II, new construction all but ceased, and when it resumed, it was under the influence of the stylistic purity of the European Bauhaus and the utilitarian construction methods adopted for factories and government buildings during the war, unquote. So, gives you the page of that, and then a blurb of the building at hand. And again, that black and white, I swear it looks sharper here than it does in the book itself. In the book itself, looking at it, it's definitely blurry, which gives it a bit of a haunting quality. The book runs, let me see, how many pages are you? 224 pages, and that includes the acknowledgments, the photo credits, the afterword. For the actual material that I think most of us would think about, it's 221 pages. So, oh, it's just beautiful, though. It really shows buildings the way I hope that you see them when I photograph them. Like this one on this side. Light glare everywhere, I know. But look at, I mean, it's beautiful. So I recommend this book for the photographs alone. And trust that you just want to be careful if you're going to be traipsing around places. I know that when I'm traipsing around a cemetery, even on a sunny, beautiful day, with no snow on the ground, that I can easily step into a hole if I'm not paying attention. And certainly last year when I was in the cemetery, I didn't see the hole because it was buried under the snow, which I stepped into and fell into a headstone. Thankfully it didn't hurt, but it could have been so much worse. So again, the book is Ghostly Ruins, America's Forgotten Architecture by Harry Skrdla. The picture on the back, there's nothing written on the back, but there's a picture on the back, and there's a quotation from Ray Bradbury. And that is, quote, "Ghostly Ruins is a haunted masterpiece. Well done," unquote. Now, the original price of this book in '06 was $29.95. Let's see if this is still on Amazon, shall we? And let's see. SKRDLA. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. It is still on there. Now, if you buy it from a paperback like this is on Amazon, $56.23. Have your eyeballs popped out of your head? You need to put them back in? Hopefully they're on springs. But you buy it used for $5.49. That is a much better price. But yes, so you can get this book if you wish. I bought my copy used because I am not made of money, and used is just as good as new. So anyway, hope you, if you own it, yay for you. If you're thinking about buying it, yeah, look online and see if you can get a good deal. I'm on all the social media you are, so I hope that you would consider following me on, let's see, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I am Traveling for History, 1L in Traveling. My YouTube channel is the same, Traveling for History. My website is the same, travelingforhistory.com. On Twitter, though, I'm Traveling for Hi1, Traveling for HI1. So, hope you follow me. Hope you subscribe to my channel. Make sure to click on the notifications bell, and you'll be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking new video, which is currently every day of the week. Over 730, this will probably be 735 videos now. Oh my gosh. So, and over 90,000 views. Yay for watching my videos. And until I see you again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. This is Patricia, and I am Traveling for History. Have a great night.